All right, it's time for us to check out what's happening this week in history. And we will begin with June 7th, 1975. The first Cricket World Cup began on this date in history. Now, here's what happened. England hosted the first edition of the event, which today has become one of the world's most important sporting events. The West Indies enter the history books as the first cricket world champions at the end of the tournament.
So one can only say it was a little bit of stroke.
All right, moving on. It's Kanye West's birthday on June 8th, 2021. Well, it was actually born in 1977. Okay, so the American rapper, record producer, businessman, and fashion designer was born on June 8th, 1977, as I mentioned, in Atlanta, Georgia, USA. The rapper and fashion designer who parlayed his production success in the late 1990s and early 2000s into a career is as a popular solo artist. And now, as a child of a photographer with a college professor mother, he grew up in Chicago and attended Chicago State University for 1 year before dropping out. You know that song, right? You even know the album, yeah, The College Dropout. Now, he did that to pursue a career in music. Early on, he demonstrated his considerable abilities as a producer before his career as a performer took off. Now, West continued to work as an artist and a producer with... I'm a huge fan of Kanye West's music. And you know, with all the drama going on in his private life right now, I'm wondering what Kim Kardashian is going to tweet. Whether she's going to wish him a happy birthday or not. I expect she will anyway. All right, moving on. June 10, 1907, autochrome Lumiere color photography is introduced. Now, the autochrome Lumiere was an early color photography process patented in 1903 by the Lumiere brothers in France and first marketed in 1907. Now, for those of you obsessed about Instagram and you just can't stop taking pictures, this was the first practical and commercially successful technology for the production of color photos. Thank God for wonderful innovations. All right, so moving on, June 11th, 2010, Africa hosts the FIFA World Cup for the first time. Historic stuff, I tell you. The 19th Association Football World Cup was opened in Johannesburg, South Africa on June 11, 2010. The winner of this historic edition was Spain. It's a memorable one, especially for every African. Canaan's waving flag. That song was like everywhere. I've been on radio for that long, and I remember we just kept playing it. Everyone's so excited. Well, it's been a fun time talking about what's happened this week in history. Hopefully you get more of that next week. It's time for us to take a break. Wake Up Nigeria continues in a bit. Stay with us.